Shalom and blessings. Welcome to our channel. Every Friday, Rabbi Kolakowski, affectionately known as the Koblenzer Rebbe, shares a teaching from his holy ancestor, the legendary Maharal of Prague. This week, for Parshas Naso, the Maharal discusses why Rashi asks about the connection between the Sotah and the Nazirite, something he doesn't ask often in other parts of Scripture. Let's watch.
All right, Bruchim Aboyim, welcome everyone. Every Friday we try to learn a little bit of Torah from my holy ancestor, the Maharal of Prague, particularly in his commentary and Rashi's commentary to the scripture, to the Pentateuch, which he calls Gur Aryeh. We're in Parshas Naso, Book of Numbers, chapter 6, and the Lord spoke to Moses saying, and then verse 2 says, Davar b'nei Yisrael v'artalehem isha isha ki aflin lindor neder Nazir Lazir Lashem. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, when either a man or a woman shall clearly utter a vow, the vow of a Nazirite, to consecrate himself unto the Lord. So Kiyafli, when he does this very clear statement, so Yafresh, that means it makes a very clear statement. So, but then Rashi asks questions. It's a Gemara in the beginning of Sotah. Chazal ask, our sages ask, Lama nismacha Parshas Nazir Parshas Sotah. Why is the chapter, the paragraph concerning the Nazirite, connected right after the chapter concerning the woman who's suspected of adultery and has to go through the ordeal of the bitter waters? It's to say that anyone who sees the Sotah, the woman suspected of adultery, in her state of degradation, he will separate himself from wine, because wine leads to sexual immorality. So the Heilige Zayd al-Maharal Prague, he asks, Lama nismacha, why is it connected? So what kind of question is this? Maybe you're going to ask, you might ask, what kind of question is this? Where should it be? This is where it is. What difference does it make? From Nishal Tam Lama Seder Parsha Bakan. So we're going to ask, why is this chapter listed here? So why, once we're asking this question, why don't we ask a question all over the Torah? All over Scripture. Each paragraph. Why is this paragraph after that paragraph? Yir Mishum Dekan Hayishalei Kaseder Lagamri. The Sotah Hefech HaKadosh, but here it doesn't seem to make sense at all. Other things it's obvious, but here first you have a woman suspected of adultery. That's the opposite of holiness, because for someone to be holy, he has to stay away from sexual immorality. Parshas Kadoshim, as we see above in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 2, and Rashi's comments there. Sotah Hefech HaKadosh. So therefore, if a woman commits adultery, and the man who's committing adultery with her as well, that's the opposite of holiness. So then it doesn't make any sense. Why do you have something unholy with something holy? And that's why there's a question, why are they connected? Inami. If that's the case, so then, it should have been written, though, if one makes this vow of a Nazirite to distinguish himself, Shekevin Shenazirus Neder, because the Naziriteship is a vow. So it should have said first, when one makes a vow, to be clearly uttered or to be fabulous. Why? But why does it say Kiafli Lindor? If he does this wonderful thing of making a nether, of making a vow, so this word hafla, which means like awesome or wonderful, incredible, it also means hafrasha, which either could mean separation, abstinence, or clear, something very clear and obvious. It means both. And really, both of these meanings are suitable here. But because it's talking about hafrasha in the sense of abstinence, that connects to the previous paragraph. Anyone who sees the Sotah, the woman who's accused of adultery, in her state of degradation, should separate himself from the wine. We should all be worthy to have precious and to be forgiven for all of our veras, and the B'nai Shalom should have Rachmanis on all of us, and we should see only good things. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later.
We hope you enjoyed this content. This channel has over 5,000 videos, including Torah commentary, podcasts, footage of Jewish and historical events, and much more. We are sure you will find more videos you will enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button, and comment. Rabbi Kolakowski often makes videos based on questions in the comment section, so you might have a video made just for you. By helping this channel grow, you are helping to spread Torah. God bless.